Well, I'm going to be selling me cichlids to my neighbor JP. I took all the substrate out of here. I've got it here. He's coming to pick it up. And he's picking up a sponge filter so he can set up his tank. The sponge filter will be running all the way to his place, which he moved 45 minutes away now. So that sponge running in there will keep the bacteria alive in the substrate as well as the sponge. And then tomorrow he'll come pick up his fishies. Then I'll be able to take my goldie fishies and put them in the 55 gallon and take this tank down before the stand itself comes tumbling down. See how it's parted here? It's starting to part that way. That there is what it's supposed to look like. See, nice and smooth and together. But I'll get this tank down. I'm going to use that substrate in the 55 and I'll do some filter work. If you're wondering where Brainiac is, he had a swim bladder issue last couple weeks, and he stopped moving. He just couldn't right himself anymore, and he just couldn't take it. So that's all that wrote for him. Yeah, I got those cichlids all caught up. I should have filmed it, but I didn't. But they're right there, heading to the new owner. Well, my next step is to get all that substrate up without dirtying the water too bad for the goldie fishies. Ain't that right, yappers? Huh? Yap, yap, yap? Yap, yap, yap? Yeah. And get all that substrate over here. And yeah, fix that too. It's growing outside the bag a bit. I pulled that little ornament out. There, I don't have any assassin snails, do I? Wow. Not to mention, look at what's there on the bottom underneath it. Well, I got all the substrate moved around in here now in the 55. Things are pretty dirty and a lot warmer than the other tank. The goldfish are still over here. I gotta wait for the tanks to equalize on temperature, and then I'll move the goldfish and then start messing with the filters. Because I'm going to have one tank instead of two here. This one's going to go down. Hey, yappers. Well, as you can see, I'm moving the goldfishies. They're really not liking the bag. I'm going to leave that parrotfish loose in there for now. I'm going to keep a close eye on the parrotfish to see if he picks on the goldfish or not. If he does start to, he's going to go back in the little container. That little container right there. But if I can keep the parrotfish out of that container, if he behaves himself, of course, he will have his freedom. But if he doesn't behave himself, well, he won't have any freedom. And all I got to do with that tank now is start tearing apart the filters and moving things around and then taking that tank down. Yeah, well, I haven't known a fish yet that like being in a bag. Poor fellers. Well, they've been in here a couple minutes. So far, so good. Parrotfish just seems to be following them around. Got a lot of plant moving around, and still a lot of organization to do in there. And well, that tank's still a mess. Well, that tank's coming down fully eventually soon. How you doing, yappers? JP sent me a little video of the fish in the new tank. They seem to be just sitting there just fine over there. Well, as you can see, I got a lot of the plants tied down to the ornaments and stuff. Yappers is happy. So far, I got the side wall scraped down and all the water drained out. Other than that, I gotta just take it down. I'll be done with that part.